Good morning to you. Good morning from one of the meatiest, spiciest, most beautiful things. You can call this jungle food. Auntie is so cool. I just walked in, just put the stuff down first, and she's like, oh, you came back. I said, no, you're probably thinking of my friend. She's like, yeah, how's he doing? So, my friend Mark said, Joel, if you visit Hat Yai, again, do not forget to visit Ran Gayat. It is just an oasis. You might think of oasis as something like peaceful, and the idea of fire and raging hot coals cooking meat might not go with your idea of peace. I think we can agree it is a paradise of flavor. Cannot wait to share this. Can't wait to have it for myself. This is an amazing place. Thanks for hanging out with us. See you inside. Of these cooking cauldrons of meat, and that is just called gang here, but gang just means curry. We're in the south, we're in the heart of, probably in the heart of where Thai curry, where it's at its best. So those are just called curry, but I can't wait to find the recipe, the secrets of this recipe. So I don't actually know about that one. I'll give you the translation in English, but yod chamon is not just southern, it's more like just a jungle ingredient in Thai jungle food. Okay, let's see. Check out the style of this cooking right here. She has a pan that she's actually tied into another pan to kind of suspend it, hanging in the soup. Get a closer look at that, it's crazy. See, all the intestines are actually resting on top of, I guess it's the hoof of the cow. Oh man, okay, I'm sweating profusely. Outside it's like 40 degrees, here it's like 50 degrees, so props to them for working hard. So I do have to say now for the second time this month, Mark, thank you for paving the way. I've gotten the extreme pleasure of being recognized as you now by 2 chefs, and so I obviously am treated much better than if they did not know me or if they didn't think that I was you. So I'm getting the benefit of all the info, and it's just great, man. Thanks again for the recommendation. See you for some curry, all of you.
Min, cho mà đi, cái bè chụp đô thay tuổi. Sao mày không kịp mà? Ông tí khôn với ông nào? Min. Min.กินเป็นไหมกินเป็นค่ะหอมมากเลยเหรอบ้านอยู่ไหนเรามาจากเชียงใหม่ค่ะอ๋อเอาน้ำอะไรแบบนี้นะ
ผมกินไม่หมดนะครับจากบ้าน
ได้ขอบคุณมากค่ะจ้าแกงเนื้อลงมาดิ
I'm so happy to be in this place today, finally. Okay, so you can see vegetables are not really a staple of the menu here. Not only that, I just learned, I was confused about the name of the dish. I was trying to think, oh, what flour do they use in this? No. Bouquet of flowers is just the name that they give to the hoof of the cow. So the cow kind of like, the cow hoof floats like a bouquet of flowers. So it is nothing to do with flowers, which is awesome. They're just garnished with cilantro, culantro also, and it makes the dish so beautiful. We also have 2 curries over here. One of them is with goat, and one of them is with cow. And the thing I said I was going to clear up is pat. You can hear the difference in the words now that I'm not wearing the mask. Pat is goat, and pet
is spicy, but it's also the name of a curry. So gang pet is a type of curry, the ingredients that go into a gang pet. And this one is gang pat, which is a goat curry. We got some white rice. We got some few vegetables on the table, some cabbage, some cucumbers with some nampe kapi. It comes on the side with the dishes. Man, but it's all about those soups and the curries, the fire, the meat, and oh man. Wow. It's beautiful to be here. Goat. Oh, you know what? The other one is, help me out. What do you think? Is this the goat or is this the beef? I bet that's goat. You see that chunk right there? I bet that's goat. Goat and beef. If it's grass-fed beef, like in Kenya growing up, the beef are free-range beef, and sometimes there's not much fat on them at all. I'll stop talking. Why do I need to keep talking? Oh my God. Okay. Soft texture, spicy flavor, the strands, the fibers of the meat, the sinew. It is glorious. Dude, you just don't want it with anything else than just white rice. You could just eat it on its own, but it is very rich. The white rice is perfect. I'm actually at a loss for words. You got it, babe. You got to. It is next level. I can't even describe it. It's so beautiful. Cheers. How good is that, babe? Dude, I don't think I've really had anything like that in Thailand. That's like Africa or India, Pakistan level, just focus on the meat, the hardiness of the meat. We have been, if you've been hanging out with us for this trip, it's been a very meaty trip. Definitely the meatiest food that I've ever had in Thailand as far as like back-to-back days. Yeah, it's on the level of like one of our trips to India or Pakistan. It is a lot of focus on meat down here, so. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Pa, อร่อยที่สุดเลย Okay. The look on her daughter's face was priceless when I said, so what kind of flower is in the bouquet of flowers? Because cha means bouquet. And then I thought, Mali, is that a jasmine flower? Because the pronunciation is close. I thought, oh, maybe in the south they call it Mali. She goes, no, dude, it's the hoof of the cow. It looks like a bouquet. I won't forget that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got 4 dishes. But I would understand anyone who is just coming here and just getting like a kilogram of this just to take home. That is full marks, full stars. That is insane. The goat curry is insane. Dude, the amount of chilies. The amount of chilies, the garnish, the onions, the tomatoes, the deep fried shallots. They're deep fried first and then put into the dish. I think it's actually the exact same recipe as soup hang wo, but they don't use the tail, they use the hoof, which is pretty cool. Wow, hoof has a ton of skin. I mean, they're cow hoofs, they're huge. Okay, it's gonna be fiery, fatty, all things good, all things texture friendly, and sour first. The skin is so thick, like portobello mushroom level, like a ½ inch to chew through. The shallots add some to the texture as well, but it's just sour, just fiery, and yeah, wonderfully fatty. That is a very clean soup as well. Very clean, just powerful flavors, but very distinct, all three that are in that dish. The green chilies are amazing too, very aromatic. That thing is just so beautiful. Let's try the other one with just the beef meat in it. Let's go exploring. What treats do we have waiting in here? Oh man. Yeah. It's so hot.
มารถอะไรเมื่อกี้มารถอะไร
เช่ารถ
อ๋อยาว
ครับ Dude, she's so cool. I liked her immediately. She was... Okay, that is like pure roast beef, like USA. 6 วันนะครับ
6 วันก็เท่าไหร่อ่ะ
1,200
6 วันวันร่องเลยเนาะ
ครับ
เดี๋ยวเราพาไปไหนอะนะ
ขี่เฉพาะในเมืองนะครับ แต่ว่าจะไปเที่ยวสงขลาด้วยในเมืองครับ
ไปได้ไหมสงกรานต์พาไปได้ไง
เมื่อวานไปแล้วค่ะ
อ๋อ
แต่คุณแม่ก็ว่า
6 วันร้องของ
He's like, wait, how much did you rent the motorbike for? She's just asking such awesome questions, like details of the trip. I love how honest, I love how friendly the response from people of all different backgrounds that we've had. We've been hanging out with Chinese aunties, Malay, Thai Malay, now here just pure South. Oh man. This is heavenly. It is like the Sunday roast from USA, like a family meal that you would go out for or cook at home, you know. Hours of cooking. It's so soft, but then imagine the Thai version, especially in the South. You have the brightness from the herbs, you have the onions, the cilantro, the culantro, then you have chilies. It's super hot because it's in a soup, so it's just like fiery chilies, but also just like on fire. I mean, it was still steaming until just a little bit ago. The beef is so
Are you gonna do a chili soup?
I think I will. So that is just like half chilies and half shallots. And the chilies like this have so much flavor on their own. Of course, they're spicy, but that one's like green apple. The green chilies are so wonderful, man. Wow. Very fresh. Love the culantro too. Wow. Okay, I'm on fire. Well. So, this is spicy too, but you can use these as a palate cleanser or just to take a break, you know? But I'm sure this is less spicy than the soup, so. It's not tomatoey, but I'm on fire from this, so I think I can taste sweet tomatoes. Shrimpy, salty, a little bit sweet.
เก่งนะมาถูกนะ
ขอบคุณครับ
มาถูกเก่งรู้ได้ยังไงไปอยู่ตรงนี้
เอาเพื่อนแนะนำค่ะ
อ๋อ
เรามาก่อนครับ นัดกับพี่ที่นี่ แต่เรามาก่อนแล้วก็พี่บอกว่าโจถ้าจะไปก็ไปก่อนก็ได้ แล้วก็จะไปเจอกันอีก 5 วัน Dude, she is so cool. And I am sweating.
Can I just see your neck?
Oh yeah. So this morning, 4 hours, and the temperature when we finally got back to Hat Yai was 38, and I think it's easily 38 now, so don't forget, stay hydrated. I've already been sweating for hours, you know, and now we come to eat this kind of food, just sweat keeps going. It's awesome. It's awesome. I got a fan. I've got some of the best food in the whole world. This is awesome.
Eating the fire dish at
Yeah.
the oven temperature.
Yeah. So they're definitely serving the majority of these in takeaway bags to go. And you can see at the restaurant here, there's not much in terms of veggies. We've already cleared that up. But yeah, it is great to sit here and just have these with white rice, just to taste each one, just to focus on every flavor. Her recipes are unbelievably rich. Dude, look at that. So this is the chaw, cha muang. I don't actually know that one in English, but I have had it before. It's a common recipe ingredient in the jungle recipe. So ahan pa. Oh, here's one right now. Let's taste it. So that leaf is what makes this dish called chamuang. Okay, the chamuang leaf is a little bit sour, but the curry is so vibrantly flavorful, so hearty. I barely tasted the leaf. The curry is so overwhelming of all senses. I think my mind just went blank for a few moments. She might have both the best goat curry and the best beef curry that I've ever had. If you want to render someone totally without anger, totally with feelings of peace towards others, peace on earth, come to this restaurant, order up a few rounds of beef curry, goat curry, and you will temporarily anyways achieve some peace. That is next level. I think it's the same. I think it's almost the same curry, just this one has pea eggplants and this one has only the curry paste. Wow, but the goat, just the difference between the goat meat and the beef meat makes up the difference in the curries. But I think it's actually the same curry blend, like the Hat Pet, which is a awesome Thai curry, Pat Pet. It just means fried spiciness. So one of them was Gang Pat Pet. So maybe they make up a Pat Pet and then bring it to be a stew. So they fry the dish first, they fry the meat first, and then put it in the stew, which I wouldn't be surprised with that level of flavor going on. I wouldn't be surprised there's like 2 rounds of cooking. Oh. Oh man, look at that. It is just all, I mean, okay, it's almost all fat, but it's the fat in the skin, along the bones. Those parts are, Lee says, in China, those are the more expensive parts. Just plain meat sometimes is like the lowest cost item on a long list of things that you can buy from the cow.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if it's not bits of tail mixed in. The oxtail, you know? Wow.
These are the best. Even the fat so good.
So we've made the rounds. Yeah. Oh, the reaction that I got from that was just mind-blowing. I want to get back, revisit that goat curry immediately. Again and again. What do you taste that's different? Because that, I really have never had a curry in Thailand that is like that. It is so different than Thai, any Thai curry that I've ever had.
Maybe it's like the smell from the sheep, the goat meat, because like, you know, the goat on the street had a bad smell by their own. And you need to do something special to let, when you're eating that, didn't taste that smell from their.
Oh yeah. Okay, so one of the uses of the chamuang, it might be because jungle food focuses on other meats, you know, sustenance that's not from chicken, pig, cow, the normal farm animals. Jungle food is the sustenance from the forest, you know, whatever you catch. So Lee is right. The goat might have a smell that you don't really want, and so could many other animals that are hunted traditionally in the jungle. It is also just a nice sour flavor, but it's really unique. There's like some part of the curry that I just can't understand where the flavor is coming from.
เอาข้าวอีกไหม
พอ
man
เพราะว่าเราเยอะมาก
อร่อยมาก อันนี้โดยเฉพาะครับ
เก่งเป๊ะ
แกงแป๊กอร่อยที่สุดเลย
เดี๋ยว
โอ้โห
ขอบคุณมากครับ
อร่อยมากพี่เปิดร้านกี่ปีแล้ว
20 กว่าแล้ว
ว้าว20 กว่าพี่เป็นคนขยายเลยที่มาดัน
คนบางแก้วคนใต้คนพัทลุง
อ๋อ
ปัตตานี
โอเค
ตาย20 กว่าปี
เคยขายเมนูอื่นมาครับ
ไม่เคยขาย
ต้มเนื้อเป็นซุปเนื้อผัดเนื้อกับ
เล็กๆมาทำเลยเพราะว่ามันมีคนอื่นขาย
ขายที่นี่ที่เดิมตลอดมาครับ โอเค ที่เดิม แสดงว่าสมัยก่อนถนนไม่น่าจะใหญ่เท่านี้ใช่ไหมครับ อันนี้เป็นถนนใหม่ครับ
เล็ก
อ๋อครับว้าว
กลับได้
ดีเอาอีก4 วัน แต่ผมอาทิตย์หน้าก็จะกลับมาใหม่ กลับมากับพี่ครับ
Dude, she gives the best welcome. I'm so happy. Just oh man. I'm so happy to meet this lady, man.
So I said, have you been making these recipes only? Or did you used to make some other recipes and these were just the best hits? She's like, no, nothing else. Just these, more than 20 years, just these 6 recipes. She said, who else is going to make them? No one else makes them as good as I do. If I teach my kids, they're not so interested, so I just do them. I just take care of these recipes, take care of this area. She has been in the same location for 20 years, so I said, oh, that road looks very new, right? She said, yeah. Before it was just a 1-lane road, but still everyone knows where I am. So she said, and you, how many days are you going to stay? How many more times are you going to come visit me? And she asked Lee, you want more rice? You want more top up of any more dishes? Lee said, no space for rice. It's just enjoying all these delicious meats. Dude, she is cool. She is so cool. It is delightful. Wow. So I like the hot weather. I moved to Thailand because I wanted to live someplace warm forever. But Lee is one of those people who just never ever sweats. So I'm happy, but yes, I am sweating. But Lee actually is going to get ice multiple times, drinking cold water. Even Lee is sweating, so you know it is hot. It is a hot day. Whew. But what a day it is, what a magical day it is. Now that I know of the existence of this goat curry right here, my world is a slightly better place. Just from knowing Auntie Yoh, just from knowing her and from knowing this dish that she makes. Have a marvelous day today. Don't forget though, after this I'm going to share a bunch of clips because Mark and myself and a bunch of friends, we are coming back to do a southern food tour, just a quick, like a lightning flash, but stay tuned, see you for those clips right after this. But for right now, hope you're having a great day. Oh, what a place. Ran Hat Yai in Hat Yai. Don't miss it.
อาทิตย์หน้าเจอกันนะครับ ขอบคุณที่แนะนำอาหารพิเศษกับพวกเราวันนี้ครับ
ก็จะมาอาทิตย์หน้าได้
อย่าสุขสันต์วันสงกรานต์ด้วยครับ
สุขสันต์วันปีใหม่ค่ะจ้า
Man, she is the highlight. Okay, the food is amazing, but I love just the welcome that she gave me immediately. I'm just so happy to know her and know the recipes that she is creating here. She is taking care of so many people's first day of Thai New Year. So many people are enjoying because they get to have their favorite. And yes, I don't even need to know the existence of another. I know that this curry is their favorite curry because it's now possibly my favorite curry as well.